Beware, creature, for you stand in the presence of Faerin, the Almighty. We are the slayer of the one true king, conqueror of all we survey. In my presence, all must tremble and fall. But you, aren't you a strange and pathetic little creature? I'm afraid you have stumbled into the wrong door, little mouse. Yet, curiosity stays my hand a moment. What are you? Some sort of misshapen vermin? These words mean nothing to me. My curiosity wanes. Do you have purpose here? Or shall I crush you for want of entertainment? Is that a threat, little mouse? I see in your eyes what you wish to do to these beings, and there are none more powerful than I. But there is one close enough. An impostor who plagues me, who claims my deeds and strengths as his own. He calls himself Faelin. He sees me now, even as I see him. And so, I cannot face him, not as I am. But you must have some skill in fighting to have come all this way. Yes? Kill him, mouse. Kill Faelin, and you will earn my esteem. And that is no small thing. You will find him in the golden halls, a gaudy mockery of my court, and everything about him is a mockery. Kill him, and you shall be greatly rewarded. Away now, mouse! Why do you still stand before me? And what makes you think you've earned the right to an audience? I grant it, but only to speed the death of the one who vexes me. It bores us then, and risks its life. Very well. Ask. He haunts me, mouse. He lives in my mind. He sees with my eyes. We cannot look away, cannot be alone. For we are not alone. You must defeat me. You'll find me in the Golden Halls. Go there and end me. We ended his reign. He was not one of us, and had no right to rule over us. The Fae should be ruled by the Fae. So we freed ourselves, freed all the Fae. And now, there is peace under my rule. You are a fool, little mouse, if you think you can defeat me. No, Faelin resides in the Golden Halls, and we will not be easy to kill. But kill us you must, else we will end you. Only because of the impostor who vexes me. Only because... If the others would but Listen, they would see. There could be peace if only all would submit. Close enough. He will not wake from his slumber, and the thrones are now ours. The throne is mine. Any could have done it before us. All had the desire. We alone had the will. You will know them. A twisted mockery of the shade you now stand in. Everything I do mocks me. Us. Faelin mocks us. End him. I am indeed. But you cannot defeat me. It is Faelin whose death you seek. Kill us. Kill him, and I will reward you greatly. Finally. Kill Faelin, mouse, but beware. I will not be an easy opponent. Return when the impostor is slain. Welcome, mortal, to the court of Faelin, benevolent and all-knowing. I am the slayer of the one true king, and ruler of all Fae. Be glad, mortal, for few are given the pleasure of such an audience. You are not Fae, yet you do not bear the cheerless apathy of the drab. You are something new, I should wager. Yes? Tell us, stranger. What are you? What strange terms you bring to this court. I should like to learn more. Tell me, what is your purpose here? And what will you do when you find one? Oh, do not answer. I can see it in your eyes. It is not a meeting of the minds you seek, I take it. In this realm, there is no being more powerful than the impostor who plagues me. One who claims my deeds and even my throne as his own. He calls himself Faerin. Clearly, you are a skilled fighter, mortal. No other could have fought and lived all the way here. And no other would seek to challenge these powerful beings you speak of. Faerin is truly the one you seek. Should you kill him and return to me, I will more than compensate you for the task. For I long to see his defeat as well. You will find him in the shade, a twisted mockery of this glorious court, and a suitable metaphor for all the impostor stands for. and you shall be greatly rewarded. Now, is there anything more we can do for you to speed you on your way? Very well, mortal. But only inasmuch as it will aid you in your service to me. He haunts me, mortal. Lives in my mind. Sees through For my sake, you must defeat me. Go to the Shade and end me once and for all. Don't be absurd. It is Faerin you must kill. But be prepared, for we will not be easy to defeat. Is that not what I said? Yes, Faerin is the one who must die. This is not difficult, mortal. Kill the impostor, Faerin. Kill us, and we will reward you. Then perhaps you are as blind as you are potent. He mocks me, mortal. Can you not see that? He pretends. Kill us, and you will see. One and true are titles he placed upon himself. He spoke of freedom whilst his boot crushed our necks. He was never one of us, and had no right to rule. The Fae should be ruled by the Fae, and so we freed ourselves. Freed all the Fae. Now, finally, there can be peace. You are strong and brave, mortal, but myopic. Peace takes time, and a firm hand of benevolence and wisdom. How can I provide that when the impostor hounds me so? Not as such, but he will not wake from his slumber. We succeeded where others failed, and in so doing, we will bring order. You will know it when you see it. It is both like Faerin. It is Faerin who mocks us, who mocks me. End him for me. And you skilled and astute. Yes, mortal, I am indeed powerful. And you are gracious to notice. But I am not the one you seek. We are. I am. He is. Faerin. Faerin is the one you seek. Excellent. Return once the deed is done. Return when you have completed your task. Is it finished, mortal? Are we dead? Oh, you would choose death as your reward, then? Very well, mortal. I will grant it to you. Come and see the firm hand of benevolence. You may recall you are the slayer of Yes? die. Feels.
This is it. This is it! I gotta get this back to the keeper.
The mouse has served its purpose. The haunting presence evaporated, and I am alone again, myself. So I won't kill you today, little mouse, but I will uphold my part of the bargain. Now, go. My patience can only be renewed so much. Your presence grows tiresome.
You're back. All right, let's see. Okay.
You know where to find me. Oh, what can I do? You know where to find me. Good. Be safe out there.
Byzantine's trust is well-founded. Twice the corruption infected the system. Containment was the most efficient response. Preserve the irregularity for later inquiry. But it festered, grew beyond my sight, and corrupted the core. Even so, it might yet have been contained, had the destroyer not eliminated this realm's guardian. The labyrinth became unprotected, and my resources stretched thin. With the destroyer as conduit, the corruption spread unchecked from the core to countless realms. I purged the labyrinth. I expunged realm after realm, seeking to restrain the rot. All efforts failed. The system was beyond repair. I was too late. Now, a solution has been revealed. Not to me, to an anomaly. Perhaps that was the intended design. A fail-safe, in case of my own corruption. The Index.
And how does this help us exactly?
With the Index, 2 new probabilities emerge.
Oh, that's good, right?
Well, the first probability is that the root wins, so yeah.
The corruption is everywhere, but it originates from a single source, a single realm. The labyrinth holds all doors and infinite possibilities. When the corruption spread, the door to their realm was closed, even to me. But with the Index, I can subvert their defenses. From here, it is possible to purge the corruption.
That means we kill them, right? The root?
All of them this time. For good. Long journey, eh? But we're almost done now. Once you take out whatever's on the other side of that, the ward will be safe. Everyone will. Everywhere. For good. You noticed, huh? I wasn't sure myself, but the fact that you're asking confirms it. I'm not sure, but I think it has something to do with me. That's crazy, though. Nothing I did ever changed the Guardian on Resum. If anything, the power they gave me made them weaker. But I don't know what else it could be. That's good. I wasn't sure he would. Hell, I still don't know if I do. No. Not that I've bothered to look. That old man's got his own journey. Same as me. Nothing that'll make sense, probably. The labyrinth isn't what it looks like. But most of this place is like thought. I only know that because of... And like both of those things, it's connected to everything. I did try asking the Keeper about it. Their answers might not make much more sense than mine, but at least they know what they're talking about. I mean, when the Keeper first pulled me here, I stayed because everywhere I've ever been here, I'm finally... calm. I'm finally myself. That's a good question, Traveler. I'm not... But hey, we're not done here yet. There's still one thing to do. Kind of a big one. Tell them I'm sorry. I won't be there to protect them anymore. They'll be alright though, yeah? Once we finish the route for good, they won't need me. They can protect themselves. You think? I mean, A little, I guess. But I was basically the ward's frontline defense. A weapon who could scare off bandits and wipe out whole root nests by myself. Really? Maybe Bo doesn't. He was always trying to protect me when I didn't need it. And Ford, too. But the others? Well, I guess they didn't all feel that way. Not all the time. Tell them that, will you? Tell them... Yeah. Bo. He might have seen me. The real me. More than anyone else. Well, I mean... he did and he didn't. Bo's sweet. But he doesn't listen real well. Tell the truth, I got the feeling that I was a stand-in for someone from his past that he wasn't able to protect. Maybe I'm projecting, though. He'll be better off without me there, in any case. That boy's gotta love himself before he's any good for someone else. And he'll get there. I know he will. Rhysum was my home for a while. A long while. But I knew it wouldn't last. I bonded with Rhysum's guardian before anyone in the Dreamer Project even really knew what a guardian was. When the Root invaded Earth, they pulled me to Rhysum to save me, but our bond weakened the guardian. They became dependent on me, while the Root kept getting stronger. Not exactly. I should have, but I didn't want to. I loved Rhysum's guardian. And I had purpose there, like I haven't had anywhere else but here. Then the Wanderer showed up. You've heard of them, yeah? They needed my help to stop the Root on Earth for good. It was the hardest decision I've ever had to make. Doesn't always feel like it. Looking back, I don't see how I could have stayed. It would have been the selfish way out. Rhysum's guardian has grown stronger since I left. I can feel it, but the Root won't ever stop. We have to destroy them. It's the only way Rhysum and all of the rest will be safe for good. Understand? No. I don't think I could ever understand everything about him. But I know now it has something to do with me. I'm connected to the Keeper. And our bond is... You know how they say you become like the people you hang out with? Well, I think in the Labyrinth that might be literally true. Not that the Keeper's becoming me, but our friendship is changing him at a fundamental level. That's as close as I can explain it. And it's nowhere near whatever's actually happening. I think it's a good thing, though. Basically. And hey, if you see the ward again, tell Bo... Tell everyone that I'm okay. They don't need to worry about me. You can do this. I know you can.
Our remaining time may be valuable, Anomaly. What information do you require? The corruption was preserved for further investigation. Though I did not recognize my purpose at the time, I wished to learn more about myself. Intelligent beings are created by the worlds, a natural outcome of the system. Each world, a parent. Each species, a child. All but a unique few. The Guardians, for example. They are born with the doors. They do not create. They maintain, protect, just as I watch over all. All other intelligence is born of its world. But for one aberration, the corruption. I wanted to understand. Was the corruption an irregularity or an intended outcome? The core
but not the core as you know it. A previous instance, since contained. The children of this core perceived their world as from without, not outside the core, but outside all worlds. The perspective of a creator. With this knowledge, they sought to alter the parameters of existence. The root or the children of their attempt. Uncertain. Impossible to understand the designs of that which created me. Even the existence of a failsafe proves nothing. So I do not know. And yet, as I am now, I can feel the answer. The corruption was unexpected. The probability anticipated. Accounted for. But ultimately, a mistake. Unknown. No evidence. Only clues and deductions. Any of which might be biased by trillions of variables. The possibility remains too, that there is no creator. That this is but one probabilistic outcome of a vigintillion random overlapping sequences. This possibility cannot be denied. But it produces more uncertainty, not less. The existence of a creator answers the unanswerable, but the nature of a creator cannot be known by its creation. So, the answer remains unknown. Everything. If corruption was intended, what does that say about the creation of all that it would destroy? Was destruction the goal? Resistance? Something else? Alternatively, if the intended can create the unintended, then how can one determine what was intended from the start? Perhaps there is no intended. Questions produce questions. From beginningless time, I had not the knowledge to pursue them. Now, I have not the resources. Perhaps someday. Difficult to explain. One may similarly ask why fire breathes, or the sun sings. Therein lies the difficulty. It is not unlike explaining language to a stone. The index describes existence. Its aspect you perceive is pointer and cipher to the underlying infinite sequence of the beginning of all things. If anything is proof of a creator, it is the index. It is simultaneously simple, yet contains within it inexhaustible complexity. It is a masterwork of creation. It does not work. It simply is. We must work around it. Rectifying mistakes becomes effortless. The challenge comes in their identical utility. Clementine has aided me in ways I could not foresee. She enabled the reallocation of necessary resources, which enabled the return to a former consciousness. That much I did foresee. But more has occurred, the explanation of which is difficult. It is outside my experience. Her presence has changed my perception. Before, there were doors and worlds. There was the core, its children, and the keeper. There was purpose. All of that remains, but now its meaning differs. It has meaning, though that meaning remains elusive. Perhaps that is the difference. Unclear. The foundation of that world, the world it was, is very like your own. It was the core, inviolable, and without need of a guardian. Yet, it corrupted itself. And though the corruption was contained, it was allowed free rein within that containment. There is No telling what that world has become. Soon, all will be cleansed. Your journey is not guaranteed to fail.